Assalamu alaikum, dear soul. You didn't just find this video, it found you. Because in the book that Allah wrote before the creation of the heavens, this moment, right here, right now, already existed. Every breath you took, every delay, every heartbreak, every silent dua, it all led you to this exact second. Maybe you thought you were lost, but the truth is, you were being guided here. This isn't coincidence. This is Qadr, the quiet whisper of Allah's plan unfolding. So listen closely, because tonight, Allah wanted your heart to remember something it forgot long ago. That's why you're here, today. Do you know what Qadr truly means? It's not just destiny written somewhere far away. It's the unfolding of Allah's wisdom in your life, moment by moment, breath by breath. Before you were even born, every chapter of your life was already written. The people you'd meet, the prayers you'd whisper, and the tears that would fall unseen. The Qadr isn't only what happens to you, it's also how your heart responds, with trust or with doubt. And when your heart chooses trust, the unseen begins to move in your favor. Because nothing escapes His plan, not even the moment you're watching this reminder. This too is Qadr. Think for a moment. What if every delay, every disappointment, every heartbreak was never random? What if every tear you cried was a seed that Allah planted, and the peace you're feeling right now is the flower finally blooming? You see, nothing you went through was wasted. Not the silence after your dua, not the nights you couldn't sleep, not the moments you felt forgotten. Each one of them was leading you, quietly, gently, to this very second. You might not realize it, but every time your heart broke, it became softer. And every time life tested you, it was shaping you for what's written next in your story. Sometimes Allah doesn't answer right away, not because He doesn't hear you, but because He's preparing you. He's aligning time, people, and circumstances so that when His plan unfolds, it feels effortless, divine. Maybe you lost people. Maybe doors closed. Maybe you thought your prayers went unheard. But look where you are right now, listening to these words, feeling something move inside your heart. Do you think that's a coincidence? Number. This moment is proof that Allah never left you, that every twist, every pause, every heartbreak was a thread in the masterpiece He's weaving for you. You were never wandering. You were being led. And tonight, you finally arrived where Allah always meant for you to be. Have you ever wondered why certain words, certain moments, certain people appear in your life at exactly the right time? It's never random. Allah does not leave your heart alone. He speaks to it in ways that are subtle, yet unmistakable. Sometimes it's through a person who inspires you. Sometimes it's through a verse from the Quran that suddenly hits you in the chest. Sometimes it's through a reminder, a message, a whisper of the heart, like the one you're listening to now. Every message Allah sends carries a purpose. It may be to guide you, to heal you, or to remind you of His presence in the moments you feel most lost. It's as if He reaches into your life and says, I am still with you. I have never left you, and I am preparing you for something beautiful. Think about the signs you ignored before, the coincidences that felt too strange to notice, the gentle nudges you brushed off as chance. All of them were whispers from Allah, guiding you, shaping your path, and preparing your heart. And that is the beauty of divine timing. Sometimes He waits until your heart is ready, until you have the patience to understand, until you have the humility to accept. Because a message received too early may be wasted, but a message received at the right moment changes everything. You are here listening to these words, not by accident. This message, this exact reminder, is part of your Qadr. It is Allah reaching out to your heart, reminding you that your story is not lost, your path is not empty, and your struggles are not meaningless. So listen. Let your heart absorb it. Let this message settle deep inside you. Because when Allah chooses to bring you to a message, it is never too late. It is never wrong. And it is always perfectly, exactly for you. Have you ever felt frustrated because something you prayed for didn't happen right away? Maybe it was a dream that seemed too far, a door that stayed closed, or a heart that felt empty, waiting for love or guidance. And in those moments, you probably asked yourself, "Why, Allah? Why this delay?" But what if I told you that every delay in your life has a purpose far greater than you can see? What if the waiting, the pauses, and the unanswered questions are all part of Allah's perfect plan? Delays are not denials. They are not punishment. They are preparation. Every delay softens your heart, strengthens your patience, and builds resilience. Every delay teaches you lessons you would have missed if everything had happened immediately. Look at the seeds buried in the ground. They wait beneath the soil, unseen, unnoticed. But when the time is right, they sprout and bloom into something more beautiful than you could imagine. That's how Allah works with our lives. He waits until your heart is ready, until your soul is prepared, until your trust is deep enough to hold what He wants to give you. Think about the moments you wanted something immediately, and how, when it finally came, you realized that the timing of Allah was far better than your own. Maybe you didn't see it then, but His timing always turns what seems like disappointment into blessing. Sometimes the delays protect you from what would have hurt you, and sometimes they guide you to what will truly benefit you. Sometimes the waiting teaches you humility, gratitude, and reliance on Him alone. So the next time your heart feels impatient, the next time a door stays closed, or a prayer feels unanswered, remember this. Allah's delays are not denials. They are quiet acts of mercy. They are His way of saying, "Trust me. I know what you don't know. I am preparing you for something far greater than you can imagine." And when you finally receive what you've been waiting for, you'll understand why it was worth the wait. You'll see that every delay, every pause, every moment of waiting was part of a beautiful, divine plan designed just for you. Because the beauty of delays is that they teach you patience, strengthen your faith, and bring you closer to Allah's perfect wisdom. And tonight, maybe this reminder was exactly the delay your heart needed to finally see the blessing in His timing. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Think about the journey you've been on, the ups and downs, the tears, the sleepless nights, the moments of doubt, and the times you felt utterly alone. Do you realize something? You were never truly lost, not even for a second. Every twist, every turn, every closed door, every no you received, every heartbreak, every delay was all leading you here, right now, to this very moment. Maybe you didn't see it then. Maybe your heart screamed in pain. Maybe your soul questioned, is anyone watching? Is anyone listening? And yet, here you are, still standing, still breathing, still searching for meaning. That is no coincidence. That is Qadr. That is Allah's perfect plan. You are being prepared for patience, for gratitude, for wisdom, for a heart that can receive blessings, understand mercy, and trust in divine timing. Every difficulty you faced, every loss, every lonely night, was not punishment. It was shaping your soul for something bigger than you imagined. Think about the pain you went through. It wasn't meaningless. It was refining you, polishing your character, making you ready for the next chapter Allah has written for you. And now, maybe for the first time, your heart begins to understand that nothing in your life was wasted. Every moment was a thread in the tapestry of your story. Every delay was a lesson in trust. Every struggle was a step closer to the mercy waiting for you. Your soul may have carried scars, but those scars are proof. Proof that you survived. Proof that Allah was with you. Proof that your story was being written beautifully, even when you couldn't see it. And here's the realization that changes everything. Your heart has always been guided. Your steps were never random. Your struggles were never meaningless. Everything, yes, everything, led you to this very moment. Tonight, you can finally let go of regret, frustration, and doubt, because you understand now that Allah never abandoned you. He never left you. He never forgot you. And when you embrace this truth, something incredible happens. Peace fills the empty spaces. Hope replaces despair, and a quiet, unshakable certainty settles in your heart. That everything you've been through was preparing you for exactly where you are right now. So take a deep breath and feel it. Feel the truth that your heart has been longing for. You were never lost. You were being guided. You were being shaped. And tonight, finally, your soul realizes every struggle, every heartbreak, every delay was part of the beautiful, divine plan that brought you here. Take a deep breath and let your heart absorb this. You have walked through storms unseen by the world. You have carried burdens that nobody else could feel. You have prayed in the silence of the night, hoping for guidance, for relief, for answers. And perhaps, for a moment, you wondered, why me? Why is my heart heavy? Why do I feel lost? But tonight, you must realize something so profound. None of your struggles were wasted. None of your tears went unnoticed. Allah has been with you every step of the way. Every challenge, every delay, every unanswered prayer was a thread in the tapestry of your life, carefully woven with love and wisdom. You may not have understood the reasons, but that is not a flaw in the plan. It is the nature of life under Allah's guidance. We see fragments, He sees the whole. And when we surrender our hearts fully to Him, peace replaces confusion, hope replaces despair, and the weight of our worries becomes light. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means trusting fully in Allah's plan, believing that what He has written for you is better than anything you could imagine. It means letting go of what you cannot control and holding tightly to what is eternal. Faith, patience, gratitude, and trust. Look at your life, at every closed door, every delay, every test. It may have hurt. It may have felt unfair, but each moment brought you here, to awareness, to clarity, to this reminder. And that is the miracle of divine timing. What seemed like suffering was actually guidance. What seemed like loss was actually protection. What seemed like rejection was actually preparation for something far greater. So today, breathe. Release the weight you've been carrying. Feel hope rising within your chest. Your path is not empty, your journey is not meaningless, and your story is not over. Allah is still writing your life, still opening doors, still guiding hearts, and still showering blessings you may not even notice yet. Let this message sink deep into your soul. You are never alone. You are never forgotten. You are never abandoned. Every hardship, every delay, every heartbreak, all of it has been for you, for your growth, for your preparation, and for your ultimate joy. Surrender to His plan. Trust His timing. Embrace the journey. And know this, no matter where you are, no matter what you faced, no matter what you fear, Allah is with you. He has never left you. He will never leave you. So let your heart rest in this truth. Let hope fill every corner of your soul, and walk forward, knowing that the most beautiful chapters of your life are still being written, just for you. As this message comes to an end, take a deep breath and let it settle in your heart. Remember, you were never lost. You were never forgotten. Every moment, every struggle, every delay, all of it was leading you here. Allah has been with you, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for what is yet to come. Let this truth remain with you. Peace is not far away. Hope is not lost. Your heart is never alone. If these words touched your soul, if you feel a spark of calm and clarity, then hold on to it. Let it guide you in the days ahead. And know that reminders like this are part of Allah's way of reaching your heart. Before you go, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. By subscribing, you'll stay connected to more reminders like this, messages meant to uplift your heart, strengthen your faith, and guide you on your journey. So take this moment, carry it with you. Trust Allah's plan. Embrace your journey. And remember, you were always meant to be here, right now. Assalamu alaikum, and may your heart find peace and guidance in every step.